Lonnie, in that fourth quarter, just what was key for you guys in the ability to close this one out down the stretch?
Just, defensive plays, defensive wins, playing aggressive and decisive. June, Schroeder, them two guys really get it going on the defensive side and kind of picks us up. Doe did a terrific job on both ends of the floor as far as all the little things, that probably he didn't get enough credit for. So I think everyone just played their part, and we came out with the win.
I talked to you at halftime, but for someone that was listed as questionable, it looked as if you just, as our broadcast, that you just glided through the defense. How would you describe what you were able to do and your ability to attack, get to your spots, and get to the rim?
Understanding that capability. I don't like to make excuses on myself. My father always said, never show a man your weakness. So, when I go on that court, I'm not trying to, play slower or seem like I'm injured or whatnot. Just trying my best and, put it to work. So, I'm just trying to start to stack the days. As far as post-All-Star, I haven't really been finding my rhythm offensively on both sides. So I think I came into this game a lot more focused, a lot more in tune. Yesterday kind of was one of the first stepping stones as far as seeing the ball go in the hoop and playing the right way and doing some good defensive stops. So, just playing within the flow of the game and playing with my teammates. They got a lot of trust on me, and that only boosts your confidence up even more.
You, in your mind, from all the times where this team has had difficulties kind of closing out games when you had a lead, for you to be down 8 in the fourth quarter and to go on an 11-0 run and be able to shoot almost 59% in the fourth quarter, what does that say to you about the growth of this team?
I think in the beginning of the season, I have continuously said that we're figuring it out and we're growing and we're improving and we're learning from it. And this is a clear example of all that growth and, all the trials and tribulations that we've been through. And we stepped up as a team collectively. Everyone did their job. And, this is something that you expect when you get down the stretch into the last 25 games or so and, you're trying to get that playoff push.
And when we were talking with KO, he said it earlier in the game, he kind of challenged you on the defensive end. What, I guess, for lack of a better term, was his messaging for you to be able to come through this game, I think, a plus 29?
Just pick it up. There was a defensive rebound that Paul Reed got, and I wasn't there to crack back and get that rebound or at least challenge it. And, I got subbed out for that reason. And, it kind of put some more energy into my soul as far as, I got to lock in. I really got to pick it up and understand, we're not taking these possessions for granted. We're playing the right way. And, I owe it to my teammates, to say the least. So, he's been challenging me. KO's he's a great guy. I've been with him since he was the assistant coach. That's who I was with, talking to inside and out. And it's funny, I kind of see it as like a full circle moment because he used to come to Reading with Danielle Marshall when they used to play at UConn. So I think that connection kind of resembles, it goes a long way. So he's going to challenge me. He's going to want me to be better. And, I just got to take on the challenge, put on my raincoat, and play the right way.
Lonnie, when Doe has a game like this, obviously, he talks and he's going to be in everybody's ear. But when he has a game like this, when Day'Ron's out and he's got to play small ball 5 and shoot the threes as he did, maybe not impressed is the word, but just how much does it say about his importance tonight that he played the way he did, and how big was that for the win tonight?
He's a dog, man. He does a lot of things that probably don't get noticed or get seen. A lot of offensive rebound, pushback layups. Great defender. He does the dirty work. And you need a player like that on almost every team in the league, So I think his addition, what he brings to the court on all aspects of the game is truly appreciative, And I think I'm grateful to have a teammate like that who consistently has put on that effort, energy and effort every single game and doing the things that a lot of players don't want to do.
Lonnie, what did you think of some of the banter between Dennis Schroeder and Kyle Lowry tonight?
It's just basketball, man. It's a male, that as far as, the NBA, men have a tendency of getting it going, talking back and forth. It kind of gets you more locked in. So I don't think it's going to go any farther than that. Nobody would really want to pay any dang fines and whatnot. So, it was a little bit of a chirping, but I think Dennis is a competitive player. And something like that really gets him going to a whole nother level. So, at the end all be all, you kind of appreciate when players are going back and forth because, you're in tune with the game. You're ready to get going and fighting. But for the most part, it makes me smile, honestly.
The second quarter and fourth quarter were kind of mirror images where there was a deficit around 10, and you and Dennis Smith both check into the game. You both end up with these big plus minuses. What kind of energy collectively do you think you guys bring as a backcourt off the bench, and what's tough to deal with?
June's my guy, man. You know, we got a lot of dogs, and he's also one of them as well. And what he brings to the defensive side is one to none. I mean, he's one of the best defenders in the league, in my opinion, and he's one of the most athletic players in the league as well. He's a terrific point guard, but his tenacity and his ability to get up under players and make them feel uncomfortable just makes the game so much easier for us. So, you know, when me and him are playing together, you know, I know what I'm capable of doing. He knows what he's capable of doing, and we're kind of seeing eye level that, when we come into this game, we can't be a negative. We got to be a plus. If we are negative, then it's not going to look too good for us. We probably won't see the court because we're not playing well. So we bring that energy. We bring that energy and effort, and I think that's something that me and him have consistently understood and grown, and feel like, you know, when it's our time to get on that court, you know, this bench unit got to take it to a whole nother level. So he's a vocal leader. He gets everyone going. Even if other players aren't playing to their capability or not doing what they're supposed to do, he will hold them accountable and talk to them. And I think that's something as a point guard that you need from players. Yeah, man, he's just terrific. You know, we got a lot of great players, and you know, the list goes on and on. So we're very appreciative of everyone and just happy with the effort that we put out today.
Lonnie, this is the fourth time this season that you've played at least 30 minutes, and each game you've had at least 19 points, obviously with tonight. Do you see yourself as a player that this team can depend on whether or not there's a lot of injuries?
Absolutely. I think I know what my capabilities are. I know what I bring to the table, and I know what I can improve on. But for the most part, for sure. You know, as far as the offensive game, I mean, you know, I can shoot with the best of them, in my opinion. I can jump and run with the best of them as well. But, you know, I'm not really too worried about the offensive flow. You know, as right now I'm really locked in on defense and just becoming a better player on that side. Like I said, I owe it to my teammates. And I know with my athleticism and my physicality that I can really take it to a whole nother level on the defensive end, which will only uplift the offensive side. So I feel like I'm a great plus to the team, but I can even be more than that. So on the good side of being optimistic, I got to continue to watch film and grow.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.